Hey, hi, and hello, YouTube Nation. It is I, Lulu Fluffs, back at it again with another sloppy AI video. And today, I'm going to talk about something I have just now laid my eyes upon, and it is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is a very latent issue in today's society. And I want you to guess, out of all big groups of people in society, who lies the most? Is it children? Is it old people? Is it poor people? Or is it giant corporations? Now, if you guessed corporations, you'd be correct, as today I'm going to discuss how Google has invested in an AI animation studio to make them YouTube Kids content, and I want you to guess how much money did they give them? I don't know, like $100, a grand. No, they gave them $1 million, and for what? What are they making? What does this studio make? Anime studio. They just generate animations for pre-existing properties. So I didn't want to just like skim around and be like, oh, I don't know anything about this, what's going on. I'm just gonna say like, Google's doing AI again, or whatever. I did at least a brief glimpse into this, and I didn't even realize this, but Anime Studio is behind a lot of properties, it seems like. I'm on their website as we speak, and they are in cahoots with a lot of big properties around the world. May it be like Maya the Bee, Pocoyo, this weird, other thing, was like, called like Hey Kids, and it reminds me of that, do you ever see that like, ARG, with like the same name? It's just so weird to see like an actual like kids property called the same thing. Nonetheless, there's also more. There's like a Rabbids Invasion, weirdly enough. I don't know if like they're still doing like Rabbids Invasion nowadays, but I'm guessing this is like maybe like previous works before they went to AI. But I have heard, at least from the brief like times before AI was fully booming, that there was like Pokeo AI animations being made back when AI animation was just popping off. People were downright furious over it even back then, thankfully. I don't know exactly what has happened to animation in this time frame, but apparently like they are getting $1 million from YouTube and Google just to pump these suckers out even more. They're really happy about this. And you might be like, oh, Lulu, what the heck are you talking about? Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Have they like talked about AI in the past? Like, haven't they made like their own like AI generation thing in the past? And you'd be right, they have been making these like AI tools before, but it feels like double-sided. Like they want to be like bipartisan on the AI issue. Like they'll be like, man, we're so excited about these AI tools, but then they'll go on and be like, when they actually get into some hot water, they're like, man, all this AI content is just like muddying the waters and making everything a bit dangerous. And like, it's really a you made the sandwich moment, because you're not helping the issue here. Why don't you just take the tools off? It's not like modern YouTube is just all bad. There's like so many great things that I feel have come with the modern CEO, but it's just everything Gen AI related that has just completely just made this website, or well, not even a website, just in the entirety of Google, a worse place to even look at. And this is where I come to give a bit of a retort as to what you should do if you don't want to support Google in any way possible. That is, don't use it. If you don't want to use Google, just use like DuckDuckGo. Don't use any Chromium browsers. And practically to summarize it, just use Firefox. Like Opera GX uses it, Microsoft Edge, Brave browser, all those use Chromium. So practically it's like they've almost monopolized the browser market. Besides like Safari and of course Firefox. And even then, Firefox has Google set to its default browser. You can change its default browser, of course, but it's going to be set to default if you don't change the settings in the program. Thankfully, there's other things that I use, which is there's a secure branch of Firefox that I've been using for a while now, and that is LibreWolf. It's mainly just an easier, friendlier way of making sure that Firefox is more secure on the modern internet. It comes pre-installed with uBlock Origin, which, if you don't want to get ads on YouTube desktop, easy way of doing that instantly. The only thing that I would say is, if you want to still support creators, you don't have to, this isn't me plugging myself here. This is me plugging other people that actually deserve money currently. And that is, most people have a Ko-Fi link, maybe a join button. I don't know if the join button also gives Google a bit of a slice, but to be safe, go for like Ko-Fis, Patreons, any of that stuff is not affiliated with Google itself, because those are external sites, of course. There's also just, like, don't use Google apps, I guess I could say. And I don't really think there's much else of a revenue stream that Google can take if you're wanting to retaliate against Google using so much AI content. I know that stuff like DuckDuckGo uses AI, but here is my counter argument. You can disable it, unlike Google. Google forces you to use it. Even people's very odd maneuvers to get away from the AI, Google just finds a way and goes, nah, you have to see the AI overview, you have to see all these prompts that come up, Gemini, you have to see Google's dumb Google Gemini tool. I didn't even bring up YouTube Mobile. I apologize for YouTube Mobile. If you don't want to get ads on it. Sadly, I don't know much for iPhone users because I'm broke and I only have Android. For Android, you use YouTube Revanced. Any YouTube Advanced tool, just use one of those. Decline the Google Play protection, by the way. That's literally just so Google can scan the app and see if it's verified on their Google App Store. And, it's a modified app of YouTube. It's gonna detect that it probably has an ad blocker in there. I don't really have much to add onto this whole spiel, besides the fact that I just really don't get why Google and YouTube are so bipartisan on the whole AI debacle. Like, if they are pro-AI, just be blunt about it. Just say you're pro-AI. But the thing is, they get into these lawsuits with other actors and stuff, and so they have to actually act like they don't like AI, but they secretly do love AI and are feeding your kids it. It's like, it feels bad, honestly, because when, 11 years ago, we were dealing with such a different beast when it came to YouTube Kids content. And it feels like it's like a Hydra or something. Like, you cut one head off and two spring right out. What do you do with YouTube Kids besides just not letting your kid go on YouTube? And I guess that would be my thing, is just don't allow children on this fucking website. Treat it like Pornhub. It's like a dangerous monster for children. I feel like a Republican saying that, but I don't know, maybe just have them watch SpongeBob and play Fortnite on their PS4 or something. No, I'm not your dad. I hope everyone has a good night. and I hope YouTube loses $100 million in stocks. Good night, everybody.